This very simple job only requires a few simple tools: a drill, reciprocating saw which is optional, utility knife, hammer, crowbar or pry tool, caulk and a caulking gun, and a putty knife. Hello folks, today Charles Edgar Hampton going to install a door jamb armor kit onto a door. What you're going to need to do first, take utility knife, cut the caulking or sealing from the molding away on all three sides, the left, the top, and over here. Then you'll pry these off. Be very careful not to scar them or break them, because you're going to put them back. And you remove these little plates. Then you'll remove the locks, hinges, and we'll go from there. Please remember to cut the caulking on both sides of the molding, the side touching the door and the side that is opposite of the door, or you can look at it as the left and the right. If the molding or trim breaks when you are prying it off, then don't panic. It likely broke at a point where it is glued together. Use wood glue, sand, and then prime, caulk it, or paint it over any imperfections. This, of course, can be done later. If you have a reciprocating saw or a jigsaw with a metal cutting blade, then you're going to save yourself some work on this next step. You can just cut between the gap of the sheetrock and the door frame. You must be careful to not cut through any wires for, say, a doorbell, any kind of intercom system, any electrical wires, etc., etc. If you don't have one of those saws, then you can still perform this task. You'll just have to pry out a bunch of nails. And now you need to pre-drill your holes, because you got to go through the metal first. Beautiful thing about door jamb armor, these are the side screws that's going in there. So it's going through the steel, through this little piece of wood, but it's going through two 2x4s that are on the outer frame of this door. So it makes it so tough. Good. That's good stuff right there. Now you can go on and drill in those 3-inch screws, again through the steel plate, the door frame, and to the studs or the house itself. now, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's isn't that difficult to do.
So that's what you got now when you going against that. Alright, let's get it running. And that, ladies and gentlemen, completes step number 1. Now what you should do is remove the locks and align the deadbolt and doorknob shields with the holes in the door. Now we can shore up the hinges and we're basically done. What you'll do now is pre-drill the holes through the hinge plates after setting them around the existing hinges. Also note the small screws used to secure doors to their thin frames. This is very, very poor code stuff. I did buy those extra 3-inch screws that I mentioned in the beginning, and we'll use those to secure the hinges and their plates. You are more than welcome to skip through the next minute of video. What I did was I didn't choose as high of a fast forward speed so that it wouldn't be so jumpy and you could see some of the detail. So watch out. So just see if you hit over here, you still hear that, but you hear how solid that sounds as opposed to. Yeah, the difference is a minute against metal, but still. Alright, almost done, bro. You know what the fuck?
What's up?
Technically, yeah, I ain't gonna be no late fit still. I was just thinking, I bet those screws don't even fucking go through there. I bet they won't even get in the way. Yep, and I'm right. It's a damn shame.
Wow, they don't even drill to the other side?
It just goes through this little half-inch piece of metal. I mean wood. Which is why it's so easy to kick indoors. I sincerely apologize for running out of battery life, but I left my charger at home. However, you can easily finish from here. Complete the bottom hinge as you did the one on top. Replace the middle hinge screws with the longer ones you purchased, and use finishing nail to replace the trim or molding. Then you caulk the holes or gaps that were left by the nails and the space between the drywall or sheetrock and the trim and molding, and you're finished. And your door is now secure, and you're ready to move on with your day.
Thank you for watching. So again, this was Charles Edgar Hampton putting on door jamb armor. You have one steel reinforcement, very solid sounding, on the top hinge, another on the bottom. Crappy screws that were taken out are these little tiny suckers, maybe 3/4 of an inch, replaced with 3 1/4 inch screws. Alright, throughout the hinge, throughout down there. I'll swap those out in the middle in a little bit. And the 4-foot plate. Alright, all the way down. Close up like a charm. Remember, when you're screwing those in really tight, you're going to pull it away just naturally. So you will need to put a little extra insulation in there. But that's it. Peace and blessings and safety and security to your home.